They scouted this team very well. Whenever they like to use the running backs in the passing game, they come to that play successfully.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
13.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man, complete.
Man, that's trash.
20, 10, touchdown, 49ers.
That's
Debo
trash.
Samuel, 75
He should not have got beat like
yards.
that.
And they
And
are
it was
able to
cover 3.
strike first here on their opening drive.
You thought I was
Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15
So that wasn't a hot route.
plays.
He was
That
originally
had to be
on a
one in
streak.
there, but they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the shotgun, Wilson able to get this to Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. This is Carson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Like that,
Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Going for it all. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 29 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
I just know how to make your spy come up.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
You know?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I like Skittles.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. A big play there for the Niners. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 120.
It's Coleman here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Garoppolo now.
Give me that!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Go, guys, 4 down, 4 down.
Mike 51. Stop your whining. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch 54. It's coming this way, Here we go.
Go.
I need one over here. Hey, watch that. Check right.
Here's Wilson.
I'm going back to you.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
I was looking at something else. I was trying something.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more.
Easy work.
This is taken in.
User.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down and then some. 36 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's make you to a Check 99. Check 99. Jim.
They run it with Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman. Able to get a hand in. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 26. Check it. 3. Check. Lucky.
Zebra.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Throwing again. Wilson. Gets it to Gordon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23.
Yeah, you're on the LAN cable. You don't want Wi-Fi if you're on the cable. You got to switch it to LAN cable or whatever it is. Yeah, obviously. What the fuck?
Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out. But they'll do so fatigued.
That's a damn shame.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it should have been. That's a damn shame. You guys didn't
The 49er. 5 underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack on first down, Garoppolo, Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State with a sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
Imagine.
Position on him, and he pulls it in.
Lucky shit.
That one goes for 24 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Garoppolo.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, partner, let's look league-wide for a second and think playoffs here. I'm going to give you some teams, and you tell me if they still have a chance at the AFC wild card, or are they just waiting till next year? How about Cleveland at 4-6?
They're actually getting hot right now, but I still don't see them getting there and being in the playoffs.
Okay, same division. Steelers, they're 5-5 right now.
Yeah, I think the loss to Cleveland finished off that run.
Also 5-5, the Titans.
They actually have a chance if they stick to what they do best, and that's run the football. They'll have to chase down Indianapolis and Houston in their own division.
Okay, lastly, I'm going to ask the question because they've talked about it. How about the 3-7 Jets?
Who's they and why?
Not you and I.
Okay, I was about to say, why? No.
From the 31, Wilson, and Dixon has it.
Oh, no,
and now a fumble. The
Fuck.
ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
What is it?
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And he gets fumbles.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, with that incompletion, I want to get your MVP thoughts. Lamar Jackson, he seems to be the leader right now, is he not?
I would agree with that. His team is the hottest team in the league right now.
And then you've got, well, let's think of the others. Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Who else? Christian McCaffrey?
I would say Christian McCaffrey, although it's hard for a running back to win it. Don't forget Michael Thomas with the Saints continued to have big numbers even while Drew Brees was out. But also, if Patrick Mahomes gets hot and the Chiefs run off a string, he's a defending NFL MVP.
But think about this. If Lamar Jackson does win the MVP, he'll be the first 22-year-old to do it since Jim Brown. Steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On third down, it's Carson, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
You play the Bengals, right? Somebody pick the Bengals up. Yeah. Yeah, the Earth Leader dude did, but we got to replace
Wilson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line, I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 31, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good, though.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
No, I'm not talking about your franchise team. I was just talking shit about when you play. I know. That has nothing to do with franchise. I know. That's why I was saying my team
from
built to
midfield
stop
now. Here's
Wilson.
Wilson.
I'm built to stop it.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
In every package.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Being chased out left.
Bengals.
Completes it to Dixon.
And
he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, no.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm going to show you or something. I just had to let you know, yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
57, Mike 57.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Mike 51.
12.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
Ah, come on.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Hey,
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
I wish he knew what high fives were. I want a little slap hand.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I know, dude. He's not getting shoulder pads after this game while he's looking for beyond.
To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs.
Yeah, I'm head-to-head.
Do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Check 3.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Yeah.
On 2nd down. It's Carson, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Ain't nothing but another
3 yards
baby,
is
y'all.
half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They go play action now. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch.
Let's go. That was the square, but triangle will catch it.
Touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Step fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Dude, it was a QB draw. He wasn't supposed to be doing all that extra shit. I had a wide open hole.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Garoppolo now, 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
All of them.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to
I got ball. I got ball.
Right,
I just took 3.
I
yielded.
Everyone back for quarter number 3.
I was trying to get 3 points
and ready
the
to
ball.
get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
I just had to let you know.
Because I think both sides feel pretty good about it.
Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. As these guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Beyond limit stack a box by showing blitz, and he brings the whole damn team up. Corners included. Beyond just a good player.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep
up,
breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here.
Don't mind him. He just likes to talk shit,
But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
18 yards, first down Niners. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique.
Beyond
and this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
It's only M-rated mom. It's only M-rated game his mom would allow.
Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5.
Yeah.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
He is our leader, little brother, ain't he? Hey, watch that guy right there. Hey, that's the Mike right there.
On 2nd and 9.
Cuddy
Wilson
bomb.
going for Matt. It got his man complete. A big pickup of 38.
Boom,
That's
look at that. I got it out just in time.
Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be taken
yeah, just
down,
search for your game. Like play your game, and then it'll send him an invite. Yeah, he's already sent it. There you go.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in and picks up the first down.
Hey, we close my door.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Will somebody close that? Thank you. I don't know how it keeps getting open.
From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
Like have some fucking awareness.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to
see the stanky leg? Is that what you're talking about? Going in on the stanky leg, or just in that tub?
There in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give him a nice 2-score
celebration.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it?
Dang, dude, my power didn't
seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield. Very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
They'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't
think look at that. Beyond didn't challenge my user right there.
Inside the 35. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
I was really hoping you challenged my user,
Dwelling, 73 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
I got beyond scared this game. He's not challenging the user. That's good information to know.
28-21. This game back within a touchdown.
Yeah,
now
dude,
as the kickoff's away.
Got you scared, buddy.
This is taken at the 3.
I got you shaking in your high heels.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
14, got it. Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Damn it, Leon, press him again.
51. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And Dixon has it.
He never had a chance.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. Wilson now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game.
Was
because
that
on that
timeout
particular
not
play,
worth 7 points?
they had no answer.
There's no guarantee you'd have stopped me. A little bit, yeah. I love to talk, be honest. I love to talk.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Wait.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going deep over the middle. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. To throw is Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Garoppolo now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There in coverage to knock it away, Marquise Blair.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. Here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lob it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Dancing to his left. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the set. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
He play AI all 3 games, I think. Dude, when I started filling up the leagues, he told me not to put people in his league. He said, I told somebody that the Broncos were available because they had Mahomes. He's like, no, don't tell people that. You're just trying to get an easy path to the Super Bowl. I just want to play AI all season. Get on the turd.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
11.
Garoppolo on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight and falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
White.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Marquise Blair, second-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Niners on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Here we go.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear them now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Mike, 51. Come on. You better bring it. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 19. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Check out now. 12, fellas. Here we go. Check 49. Check 49. Kill. You go tight. White. You got
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Michael Kendricks, his second sack of the night.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
No.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. One-score game. This is caught at the 20. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
It's complete to Lockett, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Love muscles that right arm.
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it
that's
gutsy type of a throw.
on,
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Coleman now. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. KJ Wright. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, Russell Wilson.
Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. And for the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better. He's got a man, complete. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. This is Coleman with the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was
if you would have threw a regular pass,
all defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
This game back with it, a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now he's going to go deep down the left, and that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for
but how long did I
Seattle.
have to sit
49 yards. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They run again with Carson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
No, that ain't how.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
I don't know. I'm playing Madden. I thought you were, too.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with... And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
They run the clock on that.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
6 for the tie.
Picked up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I'm getting 50, baby.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I just got 50 anyway.
You and I were raised that in this situation, just take a knee. You got the game pretty much salted away, but instead of that, they throw it. Another touchdown. Can't wait to see this post-game handshake.
Maybe a conservative run up the middle, but to pass the ball and then score, some awkward handshakes coming up.
2 turnovers on the same play, and then I get a touch.
Yeah, nice game, buddy.
I know, good dance.
So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach
that.
Yeah,
that was definitely real garbage time situation. Jimmy G on the
and they feel like if they don't do it themselves,
garbage time
they're not living up to the message they're sending out.
Dude dances, thinking he's slick. Tackle, fumble.
So that's a
Other
wrap
dude
for
takes
Charles
it in the end zone,
Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
He is
and
slick.
this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.com.
More rushing, more passing, more points.
It's a win for the Seahawks
the
here as we say
loss,
so long from Seattle.
Hey, guess what? I would, but I got to go to work. I'm going out on a win today, Bobby. See you later. I'm going to be on right now.